Imagine keeping a phone line active for 20 years, hoping for a call that might never come. This is the haunting mystery of Emily Carter, a bride who vanished without a trace, leaving behind a note that may be the key to the truth, or a lie. This is Emily Carter, a bright, ambitious young woman from a small town in Maine. In 2003, she met Daniel, a charming engineer who worked overseas in Dubai. It was a whirlwind romance, and they married that summer. It was the perfect wedding. After a brief honeymoon, Daniel returned to Dubai, promising to secure Emily's visa so she could join him. In the early 2000s, they relied on letters, long handwritten notes filled with love and daily updates. Then, finally, after months of waiting, Emily got her visa and flew to Dubai in September 2003. But just 2 days after her arrival, everything changed. Daniel reported Emily missing to the consulate. He claimed she had left behind a note, a single line stating she had gone with another man, a lover from her past. The authorities in Dubai launched a search, but Emily was nowhere to be found. Back in Maine, her family was heartbroken and suspicious. They struggled to convince local law enforcement to get involved, as the jurisdiction was Dubai. They suspected Daniel, but with little evidence, it was just a hunch. As years turned into a decade, the Carters' hope began to dwindle. Then, Daniel returned to the US, not to Maine, but to California. He filed for and was granted a divorce, citing desertion and infidelity. Not long after, he remarried and started a new life. Years passed, and the case went cold. But in 2015, a shocking revelation emerged. A forensic analysis of the note suggested it might have been forged. Forensic analysis revealed that the handwriting on the note did not belong to Emily. It looked suspiciously similar to Daniel's. Suddenly, the suspicion on Daniel was not just a hunch. The authorities tricked Daniel back to Maine, where he was arrested for fabricating evidence and for obstructing an investigation. Despite countless interrogations, a polygraph, and a brain mapping, Daniel maintained his innocence. The case went cold. Frustrated and with no real answers, Emily's family turned to the FBI, pleading them to take over the case. FBI took over the case and contacted Dubai Investigation Agency with details. Dubai police confirmed that a body was found in Sharjah, a city on the edge of Dubai, about a year after Emily's disappearance, and they kept the body in mortuary as nobody claimed it. Could it be Emily? The family flew to Dubai, hoping for some closure. The police showed them a photograph of the remains, and they believed it was Emily. But DNA tests were inconclusive, leaving her family in limbo. Emily's parents refused to give up. They kept their landline phone active, hoping for a call that might never come. Then, just when hope was running out, a new lead emerged. In 2015, a former roommate of Daniel's, Sarah Thompson, came forward with startling information. She claimed Emily and Daniel had frequent arguments, and Daniel had been seeing another woman. But before Sarah could testify, she died in a mysterious car accident. Was it a coincidence, or something more sinister? The story took one more twist. The body found in the Sharjah desert was eventually found to have died from unnatural causes, and did not correspond to the time of Emily's disappearance. She had, if she was Emily, survived a good few months, somewhere else. In November 2024, after 20 years, Daniel was acquitted of all charges due to lack of evidence. Back in Maine, Emily's family still holds on, waiting. The father passed away, but the mother and her siblings remain convinced their daughter could still be out there. They cling to the old landline, a constant reminder of the daughter they lost, the call that never came. Maybe it's a long shot. Maybe it's wishful thinking. But what else do they have? They wait, hoping that one day, the phone will ring, and the mystery of Emily Carter will finally be solved. What do you think happened to Emily? Share your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gripping mysteries. Until next time, stay curious.